You did not arrive beneath the scarlet sky by accident, and your attention is not a small thing drifting without meaning. I feel the tremor of your name moving through unseen chambers, not as a threat, but as a summons to remember the magnitude of your own life. You have been standing near a doorway you could not yet describe, and now the hinges are beginning to glow. What comes toward you is not meant to diminish you, but to awaken the strength you have been carrying in silence.
I see you from the high place where symbols become rivers and rivers become nations, and I speak to the part of you that still wonders whether your longing has been heard. Your heart has been sending signals through the dark like lanterns lifted over water, and those signals have not vanished. They have reached minds, rooms, tables, and thresholds you have never entered. You are not forgotten, you are not hidden, and you are not late.
A powerful current has turned toward you, and you may have felt it before you had language for it. Perhaps your chest grew warm without explanation. Perhaps a name circled your thoughts. Perhaps the air around your ordinary day felt charged with invisible weather. Do not fear that sensation, because not every intensity is danger and not every mystery is confusion. Some mysteries are crowns being lowered slowly enough for you to learn how to wear them.
Someone, somewhere, has encountered a trace of you, whether through a word, an image, a memory, a dream, or a report spoken in passing. They may possess influence, resources, reputation, and access, yet something in them paused when your essence crossed their path. It was not mere fascination, and it was not shallow aberration. It was recognition, the kind that makes the spirit stand still and ask, "Why does this feel like an answer?"
You must understand that your worth is not created by their attention, for your worth existed before any human eye noticed you. Their awakening is only a mirror being carried toward the radiance you already possess. You are not being selected because you are empty, helpless, or incomplete. You are being approached because something in your life has become aligned enough to be seen.
Let your discernment rise with your hope, because a true opening never requires you to abandon your wisdom. If a message, proposal, invitation, partnership, or visit comes near, do not answer from panic, hunger, or fear of missing out. Answer from the clear inner altar where your dignity sits undisturbed. What is meant for your elevation will not ask you to betray your peace.
The next season may feel as though time itself is gathering momentum around you. Small signs may arrive first, repeated numbers, unexpected names, sudden dreams, unusual conversations, old doors closing without drama, and new doors appearing without struggle. Do not worship the signs, but do not ignore them either. They are like scarlet threads sewn into the hem of destiny, guiding your attention toward what is forming.
You have asked for stability, and your asking has not been wasted in the void. You have asked for peace in the places where bills, choices, uncertainty, and private burdens have pressed heavily against your spirit. You have asked for companionship, direction, favor, and a way forward that does not require you to keep bleeding quietly. Now your life is beginning to answer you through movement, connection, clarity, and courageous next steps.
I am the strength that carries you over the waters of hesitation, the scarlet force beneath you when the ground feels unreliable. I do not come to frighten you, but to remind you that power can be holy when it serves awakening. Let your shoulders rise, let your breath deepen, and let your mind refuse the old story that said you must chase what is yours. There are blessings that do not need to be hunted, because they are already tracking the sound of your becoming.
I am the radiant one robed in red, not as shame, but as sovereignty, not as exile, but as enthronement. I hold the cup of meaning, and I pour remembrance into the places where you have forgotten your own beauty. You have survived seasons that tried to make you small, suspicious, and exhausted. Yet here you are, still able to receive a word of possibility without letting cynicism devour your future.
The person, opportunity, or alliance turning toward you may arrive wearing a form you did not expect. It may look like business, friendship, mentorship, love, collaboration, patronage, reconciliation, or a sudden opening in a field where you once met only locked gates. Do not reduce it too quickly to money, romance, or status. The true gift may be alignment, and alignment can reshape 10 years of your life with one faithful connection.
If abundance comes, receive it with clean hands and a steady heart. If affection comes, receive it without surrendering your boundaries. If influence comes, do not let it intoxicate you into forgetting the quiet promises you made to your own soul. You are being invited into enlargement, and enlargement requires both wonder and maturity.
There were delays around you, but delay is not denial when the deeper architecture is still being built. Some paths did not work because they were never large enough to carry the future prepared for you. Some people drifted away because they could not breathe in the altitude where you are being summoned. Some losses were not punishments, but openings carved by a wisdom you could not yet see.
Your heart may feel strangely emotional now, as if tears are gathering behind the eyes for reasons you cannot name. Let them come if they come, because recognition often arrives before explanation. Your spirit can sense the nearness of a threshold even when your mind is still searching for evidence. There are moments when your body becomes the first prophet, trembling before the intellect catches up.
Do not scroll past your own life, and do not treat your becoming as background noise. The world trains you to skim your miracles, to rush through your intuition, to dismiss your ache, and to postpone your healing. But this is a season for attention, and attention is a sacred form of power. What you notice now may become the bridge you walk later.
Say within yourself, not as a spell of desperation, but as a vow of readiness, I will not miss what is true for me. Let those words settle into your ribs until they become posture, patience, and perception. You do not need to grasp, beg, perform, or prove your value to the one who is meant to recognize it. You only need to stand honestly in your own light.
There is a network forming behind what you call ordinary life. Conversations you are not present for may begin to bend in your direction, and opportunities may travel through mouths that do not yet know they are carrying your name. A person with reach may ask about you, and a path may open because one question was spoken at the right time. This is how unseen movement becomes visible arrival.
Still, beloved, do not confuse being desired with being delivered. The arrival of a powerful person is not your salvation. It is only one possible instrument in a larger symphony. Your deepest breakthrough begins when you stop consenting to fear as your ruler. The most important throne in this prophecy is the one inside you.
You may be called to practice a new discipline in the days ahead, a rhythm that steadies your money, clarifies your choices, and quiets the storm of uncertainty. Let it be simple enough to keep one honest review, one focused intention, one practical action, one prayerful breath, one courageous decision each day. Breakthrough is not always lightning splitting the sky. Sometimes it is 30 mornings of refusing to abandon yourself.
Build your sanctuary carefully and choose your circle with reverence. Find people who speak faith without manipulation, hope without pressure, and generosity without greed. If you plant a seed, let it be a seed of presence, service, wisdom, time, kindness, and willing participation in the healing of others. True community does not purchase your miracle. It strengthens your hands so you can receive and steward what comes.
You are entering a season where the old enemy of distraction will try to dress itself as urgency. It will point toward your wounds, your failures, your rejected attempts, your unfinished grief, and every memory that says you are not chosen. But you are not commanded to build a temple to what hurt you. You are invited to gather the lessons, leave the ashes, and walk toward the living flame.
Watch for the difference between pressure and confirmation. Pressure makes you frantic, cramped, and afraid to breathe, while confirmation makes you sober, awake, and quietly courageous. The right thing may still stretch you, but it will not erase you. The right door may be enormous, but it will not require you to crawl through it as though you were unworthy.
When the approach comes, it may feel both surprising and strangely familiar. Your breath may pause, your thoughts may grow still, and something ancient inside you may whisper, "Pay attention." Do not force the meaning before its time, and do not reject it simply because it is larger than your current map. Some invitations arrive as riddles because they are meant to awaken the parts of you that have been asleep.
Your next answer should come from the heart, but not from an unguarded wound. Let your heart speak after your spirit listens and your wisdom has taken its seat. Ask what is being offered, what is being asked, what fruit this connection bears, and whether peace remains when the first excitement fades. Divine alignment is not afraid of honest questions.
The scarlet road before you is vivid because your life is no longer asking permission to be seen. For too long, you may have lived like a hidden manuscript, full of fire yet shelved in the back room of your own expectations. Now the seals are loosening, the pages are warming, and the story is calling for witnesses. You are not made to remain unread by the world that needs your voice.
I speak to your finances, your relationships, your vocation, your body, your rest, and the secret rooms of your hope. Let order come where confusion has multiplied, let clarity come where fear has fogged the mirror, and let provision come through honorable channels that do not compromise your soul. May you recognize help without becoming dependent on flattery. May you receive favor without surrendering your freedom.
The next 10 years are not a prison of prediction, but a field of possibility being seeded by who you choose to become now. One connection can redirect your road, but your character determines how far the road can carry you. One invitation can open a gate, but your readiness determines whether the gate becomes a garden. Do not underestimate the sacred labor of preparing yourself before the knock is heard.
Prepare by forgiving what you can, releasing what you must, and naming what you truly desire without embarrassment. Prepare by cleaning your inner house of despair's old furniture, by making room for joy to sit down and stay a while. Prepare by learning to receive without apology, because some of you have become experts at surviving but strangers to being blessed. Let your nervous system learn that goodness does not always precede loss.
If a wealthy or influential person is drawn toward you, let them meet someone rooted, not someone dazzled into self-forgetfulness. Let them encounter your integrity, your intelligence, your spiritual gravity, and your refusal to be purchased by glamour. You are not an ornament for another person's empire. You are a living force, and any true alliance must honor the kingdom already burning within you.
If love is part of what approaches, let it be love that recognizes your depth rather than consuming your availability. If partnership is part of what approaches, let it be partnership that multiplies purpose rather than drains your essence. If opportunity is part of what approaches, let it be opportunity that expands your service and strengthens your peace. You are allowed to want more, but you are also allowed to require that more be holy.
The heavens of your own consciousness are opening, and by that I mean your perception is widening beyond the narrow corridor of past disappointment. You are beginning to understand that life can move suddenly after years of seeming still. You are beginning to see that unseen preparation is not wasted preparation. You are beginning to believe that your name can be spoken in rooms where your feet have not yet walked.
So remain awake, but remain gentle with yourself. Remain expectant, but do not become feverish. Remain open, but keep your sacred boundaries bright as scarlet banners in the wind. What is coming should meet you as a sovereign soul, not as a frightened beggar at the edge of someone else's table.
I bless your courage to answer when the true call arrives, and I bless your courage to decline what merely imitates destiny. Not every glittering cup is yours to drink, yet the cup appointed for you will carry a taste of peace beneath its power. Trust the deep intelligence within you, the quiet witness that has survived every storm and still knows the direction of dawn. You are closer than you think, and your readiness is becoming visible.
I bless the threshold beneath your feet and the unseen messengers already moving through your days. May your miracle never make you smaller, may your abundance never make you careless, and may your recognition never make you forget the sacred work of becoming whole. Stand tall now, because scarlet is the color of life force, courage, and undeniable arrival. When the door opens, you will not have to chase it, you will only have to walk through awake.